Hi, so today I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of our home. We've been on our minimalist journey for about 2 years now, and we've gotten rid of about 50% of our belongings. If you can hear a knocking in the background, that's my little boy trying to get to one of our cats. So yeah, I live here with my husband and my two sons, Lachlan, who is 4, and Tobias, who has just turned 1. And I have done individual room tours on my channel, so if you'd like a more in-depth tour of each room, you can check those out. But I thought it'd be fun to just do a really quick walkthrough so you can see all the rooms all at once. Cool. So I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so I'm going to start at the front door. So when you walk in off our front porch, you walk straight into our living room. So in here we just have 2 matching chairs. We have a fireplace that we don't actually use. We just have the TV up on the wall, and then down in the left hand corner there, it's just a little speaker that connects to our iPad, so that's kind of like our stereo for the house. We can move that around from room to room. We have a heat pump up there, so that's how we heat the whole house. Just a little deer head there. Down here, this is what my 1-year-old Tobias got for his birthday from us, just a little rocking sheep thing. We have a 2-seater couch, and then up here we have some artwork. So there's a bit more on the wall than there was when I did the room tour. That's okay. Artwork really brings me a lot of joy, so I'm not too worried about keeping that too minimal. And because we don't have shelves or anything in here, it's quite nice to just have things on the wall. So I've kind of dedicated that wall where however much artwork goes up there is fine. And then I just have another little print on here. And on the floor we just have a large rug, and that's just because the boys play in here quite a lot, so it's nice to have something soft on the hardwood floors. And then 2 things that I got questions about when I did the room tour was, 1, don't you have any lights in here? And I do, up the top. So we just have a little light fixture there with 3 light bulbs. We don't have lamps or anything. When we first moved in, I did have a lamp near the couch, but we never used it, so we got rid of it. And the other thing was, don't you have any curtains? And we do. We have a blind. So I'm not sure if I showed this in the room tour. I don't think I did, but we have a blind that comes down, and we have these in on every window in the house. There they go. And they just sit. We have these boxes on the top. When we moved in, there were curtains. Oh, sorry, so dark. When we moved in, there were curtains at the top, but we took those out, took them off every window, and just put blinds in. Wow, really dark. Okay, so when you move from the lounge, you just walk straight into our kitchen. So again, we have the same thing. We have the blinds. We have a black one on that window and a white one on that window. But we really don't close these ones that much. It's just the neighbour's house next door, and they don't really see in. We're kind of elevated a little bit, so they don't see directly in. Here we just have our table that extends out to sit 6 people. Our high chair. Again, if you want to see more, I've done a full tour of this room, as well as a what's in my cupboards tour. So over here I just have our coffee machine, and then there's nothing else on our counters. I like to just keep them empty. A little shelf up there. And on this side, just another empty counter, and then we have all open shelving across the top. So that was all covered. We ripped the doors off, and now we just keep our appliances at the top. The baskets are kind of like my pantry, and then we just keep all of our dinnerware just on the open shelf there. And then as you walk down here, you walk into our back hallway. So down here, I'll show you what we've got. Okay, so as you walk down the back hallway, we just have a mirror here. We just have a little character drawing of my husband and I. Then down here we just have another couple of photos. Then we just have a little hook here by the door that I keep my Tobias's sun hat. We have our dog's lead, and we also just have a little headlamp on here, just in case the power goes out or we need to go out to our garage or anything in the night. Then here we have our spare room. So we have a little baby gate. Then we just have a queen size bed in here. And then we have this cabinet. This is new. This isn't in the room tour. We recently got this for Lachlan's Legos because Tobias just really wants to get into them. So now he comes in here to play rather than in his room. And that means that Tobias can still play with the other toys. So he just has like his made up Lego bits and pieces in there. And then he also has a tub of Lego under the bed there that he can just pull out. I just have a piece of artwork, and then we just have a little basket here with the linen for this bed, and then also made out of the old playpen, like the baby gates. We just have a drying rack in here, so if it's raining or anything, we can hang clothes in here. Then opposite the guest room is our laundry. It's Kramer, so it's pretty self-explanatory. We just have our washing machine. Our toilet is through that door, and we just have our hot water cupboard on the other side, and our vacuum cleaner. Again, if you want to see in all the cupboards, you can have a look in my laundry room tour. Of course, then you walk back, and you see back through to the kitchen. So it's a really dark day today. And then through here we have, so when you open this door, just come through to the hallway here. And on this side we have our bedroom. Oh, the light's really weird now. So we just have our bed in here, a desk with my computer on it. And then like the keyboard and things I just keep in this drawer along with my Kindle. So we don't have any books or bookshelves in the house apart from children's books. So everything is on our Kindle. Here's the one closet in this room, and it just has my husband's clothes in it. And then my clothes are actually just under the bed in little tubs, little plastic containers. We have a TV on the wall that my husband uses for his PlayStation, and that's it. So this is actually kind of like the middle-sized bedroom. Our two boys have the master bedroom, just because we don't really need the space. We're not hanging out in here a lot. So yeah, that's our bedroom. And then next to that is our lovely pink 1950s bathroom. So this is the original bathroom for the house. So just have a little mirror, our sink, our lovely pink bath, shower. Then we don't have any like linen closets in this house, so all the bedding for each bed is kept in that bedroom, and then we just have all of our towels here with our face cloths down the bottom. A little plant. I also try and keep like cleaning solution in each room that needs it, just to make it easier so I'm not running around. And there are some little cloths underneath the sink. And so a laundry hamper, and then I just have two little S hooks on here, one for a little hand towel. And I find that Lachlan, when he's washing his hands, he would just throw the hand towel on here and it'll just fall down, and it drove me nuts picking it up all the time. So I just put one on a little S hook here, and then this is my makeup. We just have a little cabinet. Okay, so when you walk out of the bathroom, we just have a little hallway. We have some old family portraits on this side, and then a few family photos on this side. So we don't have family photos throughout kind of like the main part of the house. We just have a few here. Down the bottom here I have a little basket, which is usually empty, but I use it in case Tobias is napping, or at night when both boys are asleep. If I find little toys and things or clothes around the house, I just pop them in here, and then when I have a moment I just take it into the bedroom and put it all away. Cool. So this is the boys' bedroom, so they share in here. Tobias is playing in here at the moment. So we have Tobias's cot, a little toy. Then we have the bunk bed. So we bought this to kind of future-proof ourselves for when Tobias is out of his cot. So both boys will be able to use the bunk. But right now, Lachlan just sleeps on the bottom. Again, I've done a full room tour of this room if you want to see all the nooks and crannies. So we have the bunk beds. We have Tobias down there. So we just have one cupboard here with the boys' clothes in it. And then we have this is the closet, so we just put this shelf in here. It's really great. I can just close the toys off at night when it's bedtime, or if I don't want Tobias getting into something. But we've specifically put, hey Bunny, we've specifically put his toys within reach so that he can get them. He's a little bit grizzly today. So yeah, he can play with the toys down the bottom. Then here we just have a little toy kitchen, and then there's a few little drawers here with like art supplies, blocks. Again, we put things that Tobias can get to down the bottom, so blocks and little kitchen things he's fine to have, but paints and things we don't really want him getting into. So yeah, this is the master bedroom of the house, but it's working out great as the boys' room. And it's heaps of storage, not that we really need it anymore, but it's got the cupboards up the top, and then like the other rooms we just have a little bit of artwork in here, things that like my husband had in his room when he was little, and just little pieces of artwork that we've collected for the boys. So if you walk back out of the boys' room, back down the hallway, and then you're back into the kitchen. So yeah, that's our entire house. I really hope you enjoyed watching this, and cool, see you later.